You want freshness. And that is what I wanted at the time. I wasn't all by myself. Basically, changes must happen. I had to go into therapy. The cracks in the relationship, I went missing.
The baby father there, no more baby father. Everything about this baby father thing, the mystery man, so to speak.
It hurt me. I never filed for divorce. I never wanted my marriage to end. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. New life, new joy. Listen, I don't know joke thing me got through. But finding out it was a girl, woo!
Drama from the divorce. What was that?
To be honest with you, the divorce in itself was one thing. Bringing my relationship online and have to face now these strangers in actuality and letting them know this person that you always see me with, this relationship that I was championing, this relationship that you say I go fail, it actually failed. It hurt me. And I was embarrassed, I was ashamed. I went months without posting on YouTube, without going online. I went missing. It took a toll on me. Because I was dealing with my reality that, hey, you're going through a divorce. This is a nasty divorce. It's a battle that I'm fighting on this side. I'm dealing with my relationship, ending a relationship I thought that would last. And then I have to face the reality of people saying, yes, me did know it never gone away, me know you didn't use the man, me know say him the too old, me know you're too young. It was just so much to handle where I couldn't even handle it on my own. I said, no, I have to go into therapy. I had to call you guys mommy every single day just to have the strength. And not only that, I was alone in Florida. I never had nobody there by my side. I never had a friend where I could have gone next door, go ball to her reason with. I was alone. So it was so difficult for me. I don't think anybody really understand what that does to you mentally. You know? And that is a part of when you put your life online. You don't want to admit it, but when you put people in the midst of your life, it's like you owe them, you have an obligation to explain to them, to say, hey, this relationship never worked out because of XYZ. And I think I did my best to show the cracks in the relationship and also explain what happened in the relationship. And who believe and who don't believe, so what? Life goes on, what you gonna do? And me live it, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna live that life for me, and me live it, and me go through it, and me know what I want. So if me say X and you don't want to believe, okay, what me I gonna do?
Can't know about that.
I don't know about it.
Alright, so right after that, what comes after, we got a call from you stating that, hey, you know what? You can't bother with this, you want a new life, you go, turn a new leaf, so to speak. You know you can move from Florida, go way to New Jersey. And them time they just get your brand new vehicle.
Just get the vehicle, fresh.
You're not left vehicle, you know. So we know what drive you go drive, and turns out you did drive. So traveling with that, grieve and basically hurt, the pain, you have to take on that journey all by yourself.
Yeah.
What was that journey like for you?
You know what me say about that? I wasn't all by myself because God did. I feel like from the bottom of my heart and my belief system, I think God aligned everything in the way that it was supposed to go. When my relationship started to break down, I discovered some scriptures that I've never been introduced to. And I was going back and forth. Before I even told you guys that I wanted to move, I was going back and forth with myself. And I have this on video. And I bought a brand new devotional. And the first day I read the devotional, it says, do not be afraid. Do what you need to do. Change. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but basically changes must happen. Don't be afraid. Go ahead and take that step. And that was just confirmation to me from God. So my mindset at the time was, I came to Florida because of this person. Me and this person no longer together. I have no friends in Florida, no family in Florida. Why not take the leap of faith and start life fresh? Start over, go somewhere new, meet new people, new experiences. I always wanted to experience all 4 seasons of snow, you know what I mean? And when you're going through a breakup and you're going through a hurt, you don't want to be in the same environment that hurt you. You want freshness. And that is what I wanted at the time. And for me, I think God placed it on my heart. Say, Kim, you got to move. You have to pick up your things and you got to go. And I think I followed that direction, what God had ordained for me. And let me just tell you, I believe when I was going through my divorce, I didn't know that I would be talking like this today, because I was so hurt and so broken. But what I realized is that everything is ordained, everything is to the plan that God has set for us.
Definitely.
So if the marriage wasn't supposed to last, it couldn't last. You understand? It couldn't last. And despite what everybody has to say, I never filed for divorce. I never wanted my marriage to end. But what am I to do with this is what was presented to me on multiple occasions. I have to just go forward with it. But at the same time, I am happy that moving and wanting to move is one thing, but for God provide the means, the finances, align the people in place to allow you to move. Only God. Only God. Remember, I just dropped a foreign, 2 years? Just dropped a foreign a couple of years. And we're come up 2020 and 2024. 2023. So like, when I say 3 years, put it at 3 years. For me, can take up myself and move to Florida without any help, move to Jersey without any help. It's a big thing, another little thing. And it's a God thing. So for who want to look on and criticize, talk to God about it. Me don't know how me do it. But God did it. That's all I can say. Me don't know how me do it.
Yeah, for sure. And then now things kind of take a turn for the better. You know what happened after that? Out there I pray because they need support and all that, and then it turns out that I get an opportunity when I couldn't travel. You know? At that same time, Sanika was pregnant with Zanio. And then, you know, I ended up reach up for support and all that. What was it like? Not even finding out that Sanika was pregnant, but initially at that time, knowing that she was going to give birth and you could be there to see when your first nephew was touching the earth.
Listen,
that for you?
That was honestly, that was just such for me, I look upon it as an inspirational thing, because after all the drama, after all the, I would say tragedy, all the hurt, new life, new joy, new meaning to what life really is. To see my nephew coming into this world, to see hope in his little eyes, to see a future, that just showed me that whatever you're going through, it's okay. Because life is always renewing itself and it's fresh. And then to see my brother being a father to a son for the first time, as I say, with us losing our dad and all of that, and to see you by Sanika's side, in the left her, to see my brother be a man and to be a protector for his new family, that meant a lot to me. And not only that, me being able to be there, you are there in America, and this was the first time I was seeing you since the whole divorce drama. So to have you to hang out with, monumental. That's all I can say.
Remember this day right here? Remember that?
Yeah.
What was that like for you holding Zanny for the first time?
Joyous.
Yeah?
Joyous. Listen, when I held my nephew for the first time, it was just a little bit of disbelief and just happiness. Just pure happiness filled my heart at that time.
Alright, so glad we talk about that. Been talking for a long time, we'll take a little breather.
For all the best in quality in acrylic, structure gel, gel-X, and so much more, book with Sans Magic Touch on Instagram. Make it a date and don't be late.
Go through a lot of things, but touching on the topic of baby.
Yes. Woo!
What was it like when you found out you were pregnant for the first time? Come, you know what it was like?
Yeah. Because I must say I am 35, so it's a little older in life. Not a lot older, it's a little bit older. So, and I knew that I wanted a child.
Yeah.
In my marriage, I was not gonna be able, based on circumstances, my past marriage, to get a child.
Yeah.
So that was something I had to face as well.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like it was not going to happen for me, because I got married at 28, I got married at 28, so I was pretty young, hopeful, family, kids and all of that, and it just seemed like it got like that dream crushed, it dark, it not gonna happen. So when I found out that I was pregnant, I was so happy I had to cry. I cried, I thanked God, because I didn't know that it was going to happen for me at all. As you know, a lot of women go through infertility, a lot of women, just get pregnant, so, you have to go through a journey.
Yeah.
So for it to happen like that for me, I just thank God for the blessing. And I think it was ordained, like I do. I said nothing is by chance. So this little one, we know it's a girl, so my little girl, but my little one in my tummy, I'm just so thankful, and I feel so blessed. And that just, if ever you're going hardship not last, I have to say this, sad times, it does not last, because as I said, when I was in the depths of my sorrow, I couldn't see this. I couldn't see this. I couldn't see this joy at the end of the tunnel. I couldn't see it. But whenever you're going through hard times, you have to keep pressing on every day, one step at a time, every day, and you will get out of it. It seemed dark, it seemed gloomy, but it never lasts forever.
Nothing will last forever.
Joy will come at the end of the day.
Nothing will last forever. Joy will come at the end of the day. That lead me into my next question. None will last forever, like not knowing the gender. It never lasts forever. Joy come at the end of the day. What was it like knowing that it was a girl, beautiful girl?
I was excited because everybody knew I'm so girly,
So girly.
Because I had a little instinct that it would be a boy, but coming close to the gender reveal, I'm like, I don't even know, I'm not sure. So I was conflicted. So I said boy or girl, it don't even matter. But finding out it was a girl, woo! Thinking about our little cute little dates, our little tea parties, thinking about her hair, matching hairstyle, our little makeup. Oh!
I can see it already.
Yes, listen, I'm glad. If it were a boy, I would be happy. But I'm glad it's a little girl. I'm happy.
Of course.
Yes, that would be a mini me. And as I say, I don't have any sisters. I have only brothers. So the house was full of male energy. Now I have a little mini me. We can do things that I would have always wanted to do with a sister. We can shop together. We can go to the spa together. Just niceness.
Awesome.
Niceness.
Now lead me into another question now. This is a more sensitive topic. Moving along. What about the rumors online in regards to the whole baby father saga, where someone say where the baby father, no more baby father, everything about this baby father thing, the mystery man, so to speak. What is the criticism like, or not somewhat criticism, but the everything? What was that like for you?
What am I to say? It's disappointing in a way to know that because I had shared my life earlier in my previous relationship, it's almost as if I don't have the right now to not share certain things. Like how
I explained that many times.
It's like, how dare you not tell us who is your child's father? But for me, what I'm saying, once bitten, twice shy.
That's exactly what
once bitten, twice shy. I see what the internet can do, and as I've gotten more subscribers, more popularity, I would say, in the internet space, I know that there are parts of my life that I have to protect. And even the pregnancy, I really battled with whether or not I should bring it online. But again, how can you hide? how can you hide a pregnancy? And I wasn't hiding it because of shame or because of I didn't want to get pregnant. It's because I want to keep it sacred, because I want to keep it close to my heart, close to my family. You know, the baby father is a mystery to you?
No. Nope.
Okay. You know my baby father?
Yep.
Okay, and that is all that matters. The people that are close to me, they have a relationship and they know the person. I don't need to put that person on the internet because that person is not an internet personality. This is a person that chooses privacy, and people should be entitled to their privacy. So for people to be coming down on me and saying, how dare I, that's just wild to me. That's wild and weird behavior. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you're weird.
Yeah.
You're weird because knowing the man in my life, what does that do for you? What does it change? What, world peace? We're gonna solve world hunger? You know what I mean? We're gonna solve world hunger?
Yeah.
What is gonna happen if you know who is ALICIA King's baby father? Nothing. Again, this person is not an internet personality, and I can choose what I share. I never once come out and say, from this date to this date I'm single. I never once come out and say I'm not dating. I made it very clear I will never put my dating life on the internet again.
But you keep looking it the other way.
Yeah.
For the people them where I say that's the one with a life. But remember, over the years, you've been putting out your life on the internet, right? So you know, like people create a sense of I don't call it privilege then.
Right.
For know what's going on,
right,
regardless of what it is or whatnot. So wouldn't you put that down to that, like people knowing that they always put on everything you expect, you know, it wasn't all but none from them, then them have that sense of privilege, so to speak.
But that is a problem. That is a problem because you said it, I chose to put certain things out there. So I can choose not to put certain things out there again, and you as the audience and the receiving end should respect that.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially you saw I went through a nasty divorce. You saw my relationship crumble. You saw it affected me. Listen, I'm not joking. Me go through, you know, a real thing when me feel in therapy, you know. I'm not a joke, you know. For come to the internet and say this relationship never work out. This happened. Da 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 da. It was too much. So why would I choose to put myself through that again? To please who? For fame, for money, for views? It's not that important to me. All that should matter is that I am happy. If you care about ALICIA King, if you care about me, you care about my well-being, all you need to know is that I am happy, I am contented. I have the greatest blessing that I could ever want in 2025, and that's my beautiful little daughter growing in my tummy, and that's all I want to focus on. As a new mom, the internet, so what the internet is saying, the haters, what they're saying, I mean, I care. I swear to you, I mean, I care. It come like, you can talk till you're blue. Me not gonna come out and show you my baby father. You can talk till you're blue, you're not gonna know my baby daddy. Well, me not gonna show you my baby daddy. You'll never see him on a vlog. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And I think I have the power to do that.
I think persons should respect that as well and respect some sense of privacy. That everything is gonna be short there. Something has to be held back, especially if it experience certain type of trauma before in that regard. They can hold back on certain things. So I think some persons have to understand that and give your space, your privacy in certain regards.
But the thing about it, you know, the people that follow me religiously and support me,
I understand.
They understand. I mean, the people who support me are begging me, Kim, do not post your baby's father.
True.
Are people who don't really follow me up and have this conversation and making it seem like it's a lot of people want to know, you know. I just a few look at each of them.
Yeah.
And as I said, they're not going to do anything with the information. Them just want something to talk about. It's something to talk about. But those who support me, support my decision and understand that I am allowed to have a sense of privacy. At the end of the day, I am a regular girl. Right. I'm just like your sister, I'm just like your mom, I'm just like your friend, I'm just like the girl around the road.
Well said. So there was also a rumor, basically a topic going on in the internet regarding you going to foreign, so to speak. Say you're married for green card, the marriage wasn't authentic, stuff like that, because the whole age gap thing.
Yeah.
What you say about all of that, the rumors about the green card thing, especially?